Hello, welcome to Onwards by Design with Bonnie. I had a couple of minutes this morning and really wanted to just reach out and say hi. One of the things that I get asked a lot is, how do you do it? Well, probably the biggest way that I do it is making sure that I exercise. I have had a trainer ever since my husband was diagnosed with cancer in 2018, and I take short breaks every once in a while if we're going on holiday. My longest break was when my husband was at his sickest, when the cancer really kind of took over, and then being in hospice, looking after yourself during those times is, I know, that wasn't something that I was able to do. Also, COVID and also young kids. But I knew that getting my exercise and being with my trainer was what was going to bring me back to myself. And I knew that that was what was going to keep me sane. And so I made sure to reach out again when I was ready after my husband had passed and get back to me. Because honestly, being able to work out on a regular schedule with someone that you trust, my trainer, Jocelyn, who's also my friend, is therapy. It is incredible for your body. There are so many facts, scientific facts, so many therapists, psychologists, you name it, who talk about the benefits of exercise. And it doesn't need to be with a trainer. You can get out for a walk, but you have to get into that zone where your heart is really going so that you can get the dopamine rush, so that all those negative feelings, the sad, the anger, whatever it is, you get it all out. And then afterwards, you can feel so good. Sometimes when you're really sad or angry, you need to exhaust yourself. So I had taken up boxing. That was so fantastic to get me through that anger phase and the sadness and the resentment and those big feelings that you can probably do get after your loved one passes away. But also, oh my goodness, there's so much to do as a solo parent that requires your physical strength, whether it's changing a light bulb and you need to get the ladder out. Okay, so carrying the ladder, putting the ladder up, climbing up, having the balance required to remove the fixture, put the light bulb in. Again and again, my physical strength has been tested, and I am so thankful that I have developed muscles for balance, muscles for being able to carry things and lift things and have the energy to be present with my kids. It's been the biggest factor in my healing since my husband passed away, was ensuring that I maintain that 3 days a week. I go online with my trainer. We don't live in the same city. And not to mention, it's also a great connection just with another human that knows you. And yeah, so that's what I'm off to go and do now. And forever thankful for that. And how I got that in my head, I don't know that that's something I needed to do, but I knew that it had to be done. I wasn't concerned about weight. It wasn't a body image thing. It was working out, lifting heavy things, or hitting that bag when I was boxing, or stretching. It all just made me feel really good, and it got tons of emotion out. And now I don't necessarily cry when I work out, but I used to. I'd be angry, I'd yell and get it all out, and then I could just be present and focused. And any of the anxiety, the sadness, when you're just feeling so out of control because of the grief, because your brain is in this fog, and that primal lizard brain has taken over with all the monkeys running around. Exercising helps. It settles everything down. And yeah, so that's what I'm off to go and do now. And as much as every single time I don't want to do it, I do it. I show up. So show up for yourself, and you will thank yourself, and keep track of what you're doing. Keep track of your progress. Write notes, or I I still do selfies. And then in one of the settings, one of the edit functions, I would write the date over top of the picture and how I felt and what I did. So it might have been like September 22nd, 2020. Worked out with Jocelyn today. Felt exhausted, angry, tired, happy, energetic, and I'm so thankful and grateful that I carved this time out for myself so that I can now go back into those pictures and reference, oh yeah, man, that was a really tough day. And if I could do it then, I can do it now. Okay, so that's my tip for today. I love you, and I hope you have a really nice day. And I'm going to find one thing I'm grateful for today, outside of my kids and all of that. And right now it's hearing the birds chirp. I love it. I love it. Thank you. We've got this. I've got you. Bye.